Hi guys, I'm Angelo from Surface to Air Sports, and today I'm going to run you through the new Bataleon Chaos snowboard binding. There's some of the features for the Chaos. The first one is the base. Let's look at the base. So they've installed a mini disc in the Chaos this year, and basically what that does is that basically allows more flex into the board. What happens is when you walk into a snowboard store, the first thing that happens is the snowboard sales guy, he will put his palm of his hand in the center of the board and push the board to show you the flex. You as an end user will look at that and go, wow, that looks like fun, it's got loads of flex. That's all great until you put a binding on it. As soon as you put a plate on that board, you lose 30% of that flex. Now Bataleon don't want that to happen, so they've installed the mini disc. Now you're only losing 18% of that flex of that board. So basically you're effectively riding the board and not the binding. Remember, flex is your friend. Another feature with the base is all of this soft plastics, this soft dampening system. So basically Bataleon have avoided putting any hard plastic on the base of the binding because hard plastic allows for zero dampening and zero flex. So what they've done is they've put all this cushioning on here, which basically enables a softer feel underfoot and also allows the board to naturally flex like it was designed to do so. Another amazing feature of the Chaos, which I love, it's so simple but works so well, is this bit of material here. So Bataleon call it the toad grip. And basically what it does is it eliminates heel lift. So you put your boot hard into the base here, into the shell, and basically as it sits in the heel cup, this rubber will just sit on the back of your boot, help protect it, obviously from the back of the binding, and stop any lift in that boot. Towards the end of the day, what happens is your bindings start to loosen off a little bit, and that's when you start to get that heel lift. Well, that will eliminate all of that, which as well at the same time will preserve your boot. So adjustability, how adjustable is the Chaos binding from Bataleon for 2023? Well, it's very adjustable. This is a medium L size. It fits a large range of sizes, which I'll go through later. But basically what you can do is you can adjust the heel cup here and basically send that back. And you can also adjust the toe ramp as well. And that'll really help centralize the boot into the binding. Another thing you can do is the front toe strap here. You can adjust this by pulling it out from this section and in, so it's closer in up the top of your toe, or you can push it out towards over the front of your toe as well. So you pretty much get the best of both worlds with regards to adjustability. Is it going to fit your boot well? The answer is yes, it is. Adjustability on the heel cup can be made here. You can push it back for the larger foot, or you push it forward for the smaller foot, or just to help to centralize your boot into the binding. After that, you've got this bit here. Now this is basically a toe ridge and the base plate, so you can extend on this. So as you can see it here, this is the part that extends, and we can pull that up and we can extend it like that. You've now got more of a gas pedal here for your toe and your front of your boot, so you don't get no toe drag. If you've got a shorter boot and you don't need that, you can literally just pop that back down again and you're ready to ride. As regards to the front toe strap, this is another option on the Chaos. You can basically have it over the front there like that for the bigger boot, or that over the toe feel. If you would like it to be for a shorter boot, or you want to go over the top of the toe as opposed to in the front, you can push this down, pull it back, and then pull it through this section. So you get a choice to come out here or here. High back. Let's talk about the high back. So Bataleon call this the quarterback. You'll probably notice it's a lot shorter than most high backs. And the reason for this is just about adjustability and flex, okay? So basically this high back is very flexible, as you can see. So it's absolutely great for pressing and buttering, messing around in the park, you know, that side country, riding up the wall, stuff like that. It's really forgiving and easy to ride. A flex rating of 5 out of 10, so it's bang in the middle. With all that flex in the high back, you still need support, and you're going to get it here basically from the heel cup and the lower part of the high back. So basically it's a fully toolless system, so you literally just drop this down, you can adjust the forward lean and then clamp it back up again. Now a lot of people understand forward lean and how you install it, but they actually don't know what it does to your riding. So basically the more forward lean you have, more it encourages you to bend your knees, but more aggressive the hillside edges. So just bear that in mind. If you want something that's a little bit more free flowing, a little bit more fun, relaxing, remove that forward lean and that's what you're going to have. If you want something really aggressive on the hillside edge, then add that forward lean. As you can see, it's super easy to do. And that'll basically push that forward lean on, encourage you to bend your knees. And then as you engage that hillside edge, you put a lot more purchase on the hillside, which makes it a lot more aggressive. You can also angle this high back. It's called the quarterback, and you can angle it. And basically so it's dead straight there, but you can angle it left or right. Why would you do this? Okay, so effectively imagine you've got a duck stance on your snowboard. So your snowboard's like that, okay? But your edge isn't like that. Your edge is like that, okay? So you can angle that high back to get the best power transfer into the board. So as you twist it round to level out with the edge of the actual board itself. Straps, let's talk about straps. So the ankle strap, okay? 2 adjustment points, okay? Toolless on the left, toolless on the right. So you've got the ratchet as normal, which is super easy to use, okay? You'll notice it's concaved here, and what that does is it makes sure whenever I undo the ratchet, the strap gets out of my way so I can insert my boot. So as I undo it, it moves out. It doesn't sit over the front of the boot like some bindings do. It actually wants to push itself away so I can place my foot in and ratchet up and get out fast. They're funneled as well, which basically makes it super easy to get in. No longer are you trying to get it in, you're bending over, you're trying to find that point. So that makes it a lot easier as well. And the fact that they're adjustable both sides means you can really even and spread the load over the front of your boot. So you get your boot in there, you do your ratchet up. If it's way too far over like this, you can adjust this and make sure it's really centralized, and that will distribute the weight over the front of the boot, which will make it a lot easier for you to ride all day. Okay, so toe straps, let's talk about this. So this is the Oxtec. So basically, you have the option for over the front of the toe or over the top of the toe. Now I'm a great fan of over the front, and I'll tell you the reason why. This is asymmetrically shaped, okay, so it's designed really to go over the front. You've got dual adjustments, you can adjust both sides, okay, and it spreads the load over the front of the toe as well, okay. So basically you'd put your boot in there. As you put your boot in, as you ratchet up, it really forces the boot heel into the heel cup of the binding, which again helps and minimizes heel lift. Also, the transfer from your toe is a lot better here than what it is up here, okay? So as you go to your hillside edge and you point your toes towards the sky, what happens is it engages from here forward. That gives you more purchase. Imagine if you're purchasing from here as opposed to here, the difference is phenomenal. So over the toe, I'm a great fan of, and this strap is perfect for that. All of the buckles are made from forged aluminium, so they're not plastic. They're not going to get brittle and break in the cold or anything like that. It's forged aluminium. They're pretty much bomb-proof, and they're all triple-toothed. And basically what that means is, not only are they super easy to get in, but every ratchet does a few more clicks, and in turn makes that a lot easier for you to get ratcheted in and get riding. So yeah, the ratchets are really, really good, high-end forged aluminium ratchets. Sizes. So what size does the Chaos come in 2023? So the Chaos binding comes in 3 sizes, 2 of which are obviously super important. The medium large, which is a 6.5 to a 9.5 UK size, and then a large extra large, which is a 9.5 to a 13 UK size. So there's a binding that will fit every size and type of boot. Okay, quick recap for the Chaos. Okay, so basically 3D base, with the mini disc, which enables the true flex of your board to come out, so you're not governed by flat spots, so you've still got the responsiveness and the flex of your snowboard. Adjustable toe ramp, so you can, or gas pedal, whatever you want to call it. So basically the idea is, quite simply, for the larger boot or more purchase on your toe, evenly distribute the load across your boot from over the toe and the ankle strap as well. That's fully toolless, adjustable both sides. Toolless adjustable high back with the enable ability to twist it so it's actually level with the edge of your board, which gives you more purchase, makes it a little bit more aggressive as well. And that is about it for the 2023 Chaos. Okay, so the Chaos from Bataleon, who's it suited for? What type of rider should be looking at buying this binding? Okay, so this binding really is a freestyle all mountain binding. Okay, so when I say that, freestyle first and foremost, so if you're into pressing on your nose and your towel, doing rotations, spins, wall rides, going into the park constantly all day even, this binding will suit you perfectly. If you're into just charging hard and fast everywhere down the mountain and you go with skiers or something like that, this binding isn't for you really, to be fair. You'll need something a little bit more stiffer. This binding has a stiff rating of 5 out of 10, so just bear that in mind. This is really aimed towards the guy that wants to do a bit of freestyle and have fun on his snowboard whilst doing a little bit of all mountain as well, but mainly freestyle, pressing, nose and tail and having fun. Bataleon's a rider-run company, so they understand how important it is to have every day on the mountain. They don't want to miss a day, just like you and I don't want to miss a day. And they understand that if you go away, whether you're doing a season, a week, 2 weeks, one day is important and you want to be on the mountain every day. So every new pair of bindings that you buy, you get in there some spare straps and screws. So you'll never miss a day on the mountain with a Bataleon binding. Okay guys, thanks for watching. My name's Angelo from Surface to Air Sports, a snowboard shop in Poole in Dorset. This is the Bataleon Chaos for 2023 snowboard binding. If you've got any questions about this binding, add them below. We do monitor them and we will answer them. Please subscribe to our channel. The more of you subscribe, the more of these videos we're going to produce, which is obviously helps everyone. Thank you very much for watching.